What's up, Internet? My name is Nerdy, and this is One Piece. Ba ba ba, all our dreams. Anyway, we have Return to Sabaody. That's the name of this arc. And these are the last 2 episodes of it, which is exciting because that means we're probably going to Fishman Island next, which means we get to see Jinbei. And it hasn't been that long since we've seen Jinbei because I did not stop watching the show for 2 years, but they haven't seen Jinbei in 2 years. And by they, I do just mean Luffy because nobody else knows who the Jinbei is, which is crazy. Brandon, get rid of that F-bomb. None of them know. They're gonna meet Jinbei, and Luffy's gonna be like, my boy. And the Shark's gonna be like, who is this giant? Didn't Arlong do all that stuff to Nami because he was working for Jinbei? Is Nami gonna be like, Luffy, what the heck? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. Let's watch One Piece. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here because you're already here and this video is about to begin. Luffy? Never. Never once in trouble. Oh, Chopper. I'm worried about Chopper's idea. This is why you gotta have fans. The fans, man, they make everything better. They fight the government for you. God, the crown? What is the plasterboard under the crown? The crown is sick. These 2 idiots. I hope your cooking skills have worsened. Zoro, you're eating that food. At least they know how to de-escalate. Honestly, the 2 of them basically communicating in grunts makes sense. That's where Luffy is, right? Jesus Christ. Couldn't Luffy just knock them all out with Conqueror's Haki and then get the fuck out of here? I do wonder what this guy's plan was gonna be when people are like, aren't you made of rubber? Didn't you eat the gum fruit? How is he planning on faking that? Oh. Oh. Using hostages. Gnarly. He's just lying there with his spear in him? Oh, God. I think Caribou might be too crazy to be a Straw Hat, y'all. I don't think he's gonna join the crew. Oda was like, well, I killed Ace, so now I can kill anybody. You can't lie to bad guys. Okay. God, that tongue is just heinously bad. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Big fight. I'm not gonna lie. Them only sending regular Marines, like, where is Sedimentatori or whatever the fuck their name is and the Pacifistas? Maybe they're waiting in reserve. I liked the way you fight. 4 sword style, chat. Zoro could never. He's got a 210 million? Wow. Is he the mud fruit or the clay fruit? Quicksand fruit? No. Does he even have a ship? There it is. Ooh, the general world knows about pacifistas now. Right. Again, What the hell are you talking about, Mustache Man? Is it gonna be able to recognize Luffy?
Pacifista!
What did you think was gonna happen impersonating a 400 million berry bounty person? I guess we're not paying lip service to him, huh? Just boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck. No, it's actually not. This fucking idiots. Oh, you are so forked. Why do people follow him? How is he a captain? Oh, thank God. Someone fucking notices. Straw Hat is not scum. Oh, we're getting some armament hockey here, aren't we? Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad he realized. Really, Chopper should have been the one to do it, but... Are we flashing back to before the break? They were like, guys, this episode needs to be like 70 seconds longer. What if we just replayed the scene? But without the hockey colors this time. Interesting. Triple-tongued? Yeah, no shit. Have none of you seen a photo of Luffy? Damn, fast as fuck, boy. Why didn't you run away that fast earlier? Oh my God, Luffy. Everyone needs glasses. I mean, what are you gonna stand against a Pacifista? Like... Oh no, not the disguise. Luffy's gonna beat up the Pacifistas because he is mad about his food. And you know what? I get it. Ooh. That was a fucking great musical cue. He wasn't a member of the Navy 2 years ago? Weird. He was given control of the Navy's most important weapons. Maybe not most important, but... Luffy! You leveled up, my boy! Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh, shit, he's so fast! And he's saying the name of the move after it hits, so it's not a spoiler. Oh my God! Yeah, what do you think he was doing for 2 years? Yeah, boy! Oh, we're so strong now! Are you gonna try and fucking stop him? Are you really gonna try and fucking stop him? Are you gonna go there and try and stop him right now? Sentomaru, really? There's our real boys. Come on. Oh, they're back together. I cannot think for 1 second that you guys are gonna take out the Straw Hats now. I broke his neck. It's a fucking robot, Sanji. That fucking wanted poster. Whoa! I hope those aren't expensive, because the Straw Hats are going to destroy a lot of them without breaking a sweat. Why'd you stop? Hell yeah.
では早く行きなさい。仲間たちの元へ。改まる柄じゃない。早く行け。
Sick.
海賊王に俺はなる！
I have fucking chills, man. Like, all through my scalp. Wow. Knee, sunshine! Hell yes. Oh, I am on fire. I'm vibrating right now. That was rad. That was really sick. Luffy punching that Pacifista and just showing who he is now. Oh, it worked for me, man. I'm riding high on these 2 years later. I really am. It's so brilliant. These characters have all let go of things in those 2 years and leveled up, not just with their abilities, but also like Luffy is a little bit more carefree now. Like he was before Ace died, right? And there's that element of it where you can feel in the way that they're drawing Luffy and in the way that the voice performance is playing Luffy, that sadness that was in him after Ace died has been grieved and has been let go of a little bit. And I really think it's because Luffy can protect his friends now, right? Or at least he thinks he can. He has the hockey ability to put his friends in a position where they're safer. And it is, without any dialogue, it's so fascinating how I feel that from him. And it's just really, really solid writing. It's the character written between the lines. And Oda does that a lot, right? There's a lot of really interesting subtextual conversation in One Piece. And I think that he's using it here to show this small arc, while a little bit frivolous, right? You know, it's not the most important thing in the world, but its purpose is for us to know that Luffy has grown and that he has been able to absorb the grief of Ace's death and move forward with it. And this moment here at the end where he looks at the man who mentored him these last 2 years and you know, he puts the bag down. He takes the time to say thank you. Genuine appreciation. And then he repledges himself to becoming king of the pirates to Rayleigh, right? The man who was there when the end of this rainbow was set, who was a part of that pot of gold that Luffy's chasing. Rayleigh was there, right? He is the one saying, like, you remind me of Roger. You could be the person to do this. And Luffy is pledging to that person and saying thank you. Boom, boom, I'm going to go do the thing. Just love it. That's great. I really wanted Luffy to punch fake Luffy, but the Pacifista's wiping them out. Interesting. It sets up Luffy being able to go like, boom. At the very least, he's Boa Hancock level now, right? Probably significantly stronger, but the only other person we've seen kick Pacifistas in the head in one blow is Boa. Although Sanji is also Boa Hancock level now, right? So that's really interesting. God. Once we get out of sort of the like return arc here, I'm really curious to see what the threat they go. And, you know, it might not be in Fishman Island because Jinbei runs Fishman Island. That might be a kind of chill arc. But what the next big threat that they face is going to be really interesting now that they're leveled up. Like, who is going to actually challenge the Straw Hats now? And because I don't think it's going to be an Emperor right away. I think that one of the benefits of the 2-year time gap is that Oda's going to be able to put some of the rookies that were there as the next big threat for Luffy, right? Either Drake or, I don't think it'll be Trafalgar Law yet, or Kid. They feel like they're bigger for the show. But Drake, Jewelry Bonnie maybe. Although she might be in prison. I don't remember what happened to her. Did she get kidnapped by... Did she get caught by the Navy after the Blackbeard Pirates left her tied up? I don't remember how that scene ended. I need to go back and watch that. Anyway, let's watch next episode. That was great. That gave me like vibrating chills across my whole body, and I am so here for it. Ooh, almost looked at the titles. I almost looked at the titles. I almost looked at the titles.
騒がしくなってきたようじゃな。
Yeah, this one not Luffy's fault weirdly. Wait, yeah, that's so funny. What are you guys doing? Go! Oh shit, these are training. Okay, here we go, Luffy. That hippo's so cute. Oh, the hippo distracted me from Luffy getting knocked the fuck out again. You need a pillow. That cannot be... I guess he's rubber, so is his neck ever really in danger? But sleeping like that can't be good for you. Aww. He's got, like, fatherly nostalgia for Luffy. That's so cute. Rayleigh's like, nah. Luffy strode me, he's strong enough. I'm gonna protect him for now. Damn, Rayleigh's hot. Is Rayleigh the hottest One Piece character? He might be. That was a sexual pan. No way. Perona... Are Zoro and Perona together now? Is Perona gonna be a Straw Hat? New outfit. Oh, damn. Perona with the upgrade. Wait, Perona's dress is stunning. That's an incredible outfit. Oh. No, his sense of direction is still terrible. Sanji, what the fuck? That's your boyfriend's girlfriend. Leave her alone. What in the ever-loving fuck is wrong with Sanji? What happened? Yeah, you deserve that. You are scum. Stop being such a weirdo. Damn. Everybody's companions for the 2-year time gap are on the island. Hurontario! Superhero landing, let's go. Can I see your panties? I just know it's coming. Didn't you see enough panties as a rock star? What? Why? Jesus Christ, Oda. Yeah, you did. It's been 108 episodes. 107 if you don't count the Toriko crossover, but 108 episodes, Sanji. I swear to God. Team Pervert's blasting off again! At least he doesn't have a fucking devil fruit. God, what a loser. Guys, we gotta go before they pop the coding. Honestly, I feel like they could take 3 Navy ships. If I'm being honest. Let's go, team! Is she still a warlord? Have they not figured out that she's not on their team yet? But at some point, the Navy's gonna realize you keep helping Luffy when he doesn't need it. Like, Luffy can block 3 cannonballs. You put your island at risk, girl.
海賊女帝の滑る屈強な女人海賊だ
Oh my god, they don't know.
その美貌を見た者は誰もが魅了され
Do not let Sanji see this woman. He will turn to stone forever. Oh no, oh no.
おハンコックたちだ
Oh yeah, that's my wife? Question mark?
わらわはただ道を譲りとうないだ
Just don't like making my way for you. The Navy should realize at some point this woman's manipulating you. I just knew it. I'm livid. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. It feels like they're leaning so much harder into this Sanji's a weird perv thing.
それじゃさっさと出航の準備するわよ
Wait, I've never seen the little paw anchors move. That's so cute.
それにしちゃ陸から追ってこねえな
Because Rayleigh's fucking their shit up.
大隊長代聞こえますか
The Straw Hats are fucking on. Meanwhile, the Marines are in, like, fucking saving Private Ryan.
10番たち塞がりこちら
What? What the fuck? Is this Strong World? Is Shiki attacking?
ただ旅立ちを邪魔させんぞ
Wait, Eric Gleason brought them here?
文を祈るウソップン
Ow! What boat were they brought on? Alright.
申し訳ありません突然の雨で火薬をやられ武器が潮を踏ん
The Weather Wizard's fucking...
シャボンディ諸島は本日全域開成だぞ
Oh, the old men are helping Nami out. That's so cute.
うまい具合にシャボンディ諸島に流れ着けた
Everyone is here to help them.
頑張れよウェザリアは寂しくなるけどの
That, like, circular rainbow is so sick. Is Frankie now submersible? Himself?
シャボン玉の屋根ができたみんないい
Interesting.
コーティングハンセンは海流を風のように受けて
But how would the sail touch the current if there's a bubble around it?
中央第5小隊緊急事態です
Sabaody is just being absolutely destroyed.
毛になりたいダメだもうミジンコに
I want to become a water flea. All right.
鳥お前たちはそこで何をしてる
The Navy's in fucking hell right now.
別のおもちゃ探さないとな
She's moving on. All right. They had a fling for 2 years, but you know. Sir, there's a giant bird.
巨大な鳥が
There's giant bugs, giant birds.
あいつ
Oh, fuck. Pop, pop. See, this is what I mean.
どうした俺の姿
Oh my god.
見てくれたかい
Sanji, pay attention.
可愛い顔ね
See, this is a problem with the way that not the new commas, but the old commas are handled. Is that they're drawn overly masculine and being sexually pushy in a way that it's weirdly not great. Even though Emporio Ivankov is great, it's a strange failing. But you can't tell me that they're the characters who respect people wanting to live their life as they want, but then they're not respectful of other people not wanting, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, I want to move on to this, because this is going to be sick.
今に始まったわがままかよ
まったくねお前はずっ
You've always been selfish. I wasn't selfish. You guys were going to die.
奴らがどれほど凶悪犯か
分かっているのか
Jesus Christ. Okay. And away we go. Sick. Unreal. Unfreaking real. Another arc down. A great mini arc. Like, really, really, really good storytelling. Great use of the time to get us to where we need to be so that we can move forward, but also, you know, say something about the characters our Straw Hats spent time with without having to, like, do full flashbacks on them, right? And I'm sure we will. I'm sure we're going to get plenty of time talking about what happened in the last 2 years in the show as we move forward. But really smart here to allow all of these characters to show up and show that Luffy wasn't the only one that built relationships in the off-season, right? They all did. You know, Usopp had a genuine relationship with Heracles. Brook had a relationship with his managers. A weird one, you know, not as positive, but he had a super positive relationship with his fans, right? The Weatheria, like, old men are genuinely going to miss Nami. Interestingly, Frankie and Nico Robbins people weren't there. Because Chopper had the bird, Zoro had Perona, Sanji had the commas, which I know people don't want me to talk about longer, but it's not my favorite. It's just not handled well. Because the thing with the commas is, where are the new commas? Why is it only the ones that you've drawn to be overly masculine stereotypes who are here, right? And why are they being so sexually pushy towards these people? Instead of fighting them up for Sanji's case, they're like, why are you turning me down? They're just shy. It leans into the stereotype that trans people want to push their transness on other people, which is something that people are weirdly scared of. I don't get it, man. I've never met a trans person, and I have a lot of trans friends. I have trans siblings. If you're trans, I love you. But I've never met a trans person who was like, oh, you should be trans too. You know what I mean? Like, it's never happened in my whole life where someone was like, oh, man, like, I love being trans. Why aren't you? What are you doing with your life? That's just not how it works. Usually it's a person I know being, like, in emotional turmoil for years, trying to figure out what's wrong with them, and then they transition and they're really happy. 9 times out of 10, that is the transition that I have seen. I have seen some people struggle with their transition a little bit more, but they do eventually get there, right? Like, you eventually find what makes you happy. And so this pushing of a narrative that trans people are pushy and aggressive and that they are masculine features in dresses and wigs with, like, overly done makeup, it subconsciously pushes a narrative that I fundamentally disagree with. And I just don't think it's handled well. I think that this could have been handled better by mixing... Look, not all trans people pass. That's life, right? And I think that the one questionable thing about the new commas is that they all kind of pass. And so I would have preferred the narrative here to be that there are commas and new commas. There are people who pass, there are people who don't pass. And remove them fighting to be sexually pushing on the Marines. Why would they want to fuck the Marines anyway? They're Marines. You know what I mean? Like, queer people don't want to fuck cops. Generally. You know what I mean? Like, you're not seeing a lot of, like, people down at Stonewall being like, God, you know, I wish I could go fuck the police. They do say fuck the police, but they mean it in a different way. And so I just think that all of that was just handled in a way that tells the story wrong to who those people would be. If anything, like, consent within the queer community is well, I don't want to say that. That's actually not true. But the way in which the narrative is pushed that queer people want to queerify straight people is just false. It doesn't, that's not a real thing. But people are scared of it for some reason. And I don't like narratives that push that. So I do want to call that out. Everything else about this, I really love, though. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I think that seeing them all together again was great. I'm excited more for the next few episodes where we actually get to see them interact, right? They've kind of been on the run. We haven't really seen them talk. I would love a 6-episode arc that's just them doing fuck all on the way to Fisherman Island, just chatting. Just all of the Straw Hats hanging out on the boat for 6 episodes. Because they haven't been together for 108 episodes. It's been 108 episodes. It's crazy. And I just would love to see that. Perona's new outfit. Sick. Love it. Love her new digs. Her new kicks. I like her whole vibe now. Much better. She's grown up. That like she looks like Gothitelle from Pokemon now. Really, really cool look. Really, really enjoyed that. And yeah, I just want them to talk. I want to see them chill and hang and communicate. Because that's what's kind of missing from this arc. The Straw Hats don't do a lot together in it. Little bits, you know, Zoro and Sanji are still fighting, but that's what I'm excited for. I just want to see the team together, being the team, problem solving together. And maybe there's a problem they have to solve in Fishman Island when they get there, and we get to see them kind of show their cohesiveness, or maybe lack of cohesiveness. They might have to spend some time figuring out how to be a team again, right? They've been individuals training and learning these techniques, but like how do they mesh those techniques into a strategy is an interesting thing the show could handle. Like, it's been 2 years and they worked together that long the first time around, right? They're only together for a few months. So is there some learning curve that goes into them having to be a unit in a fight with, you know, larger stakes again? Yeah. I don't think there'd be a lot of tension in it, right? I don't think it would be like negative, but just watching them try and figure out how to exist around each other's power level now would be interesting. Really cool stuff. I'm so excited to get to Fishman Island, and so excited that we're submerging now. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below, because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is... I mean, God, I'm gonna give it to Perona. I like the new Perona. I like her new look. I like that she's like, I need a new boy toy. She needs a sugar daddy. Perona's OnlyFans would go hard. She would just be making like SPH content. A lot of like weird fendom shit. She would go hard with the foot shit. You know what I mean? You know she's making bank. If you want to follow me on the internet, you can at Nerdy Nightly. Do something nerdy tonight. Bye.